What's up guys, this is Sean Tan and we are in Bangsar South again, and today we're going to check out the estate. Very cool. So for those who are not familiar, this is located right in between NPE Highway and Federal Highway. So it's right opposite Mid Valley, and it's just a very convenient location because it's also connected to the LRT station. And this location also has a stigma for being that area with a lot of high-rise, but that is because of the abundance of job opportunities. And also on the previous episodes, we spoke a little bit about the town planning of this site. It's rather weird where you have grade A offices next to a mixed development that is connected to the LRT station. Then you have a mall, which is KL Gateway. Then suddenly you have landed properties, a row of them. So if you were to break down the location, the estate is located in the private branch where there's not many people here. But what concerns me would be this empty land next to the site. That may be another plot of development. So now this project is going through VP, where the new owners are getting the keys to their unit. So today we're going to check out the actual unit. Now we are in the basement car park. Into the structural elements, it's very tidy. You can see the flat slab, very nice cement screeding. And this is the first. They have a lake at the car park. We are now at the lakeside walk. It's very cool. Just check out the screenings of the bench and the shrubs at the boundary, and they play around with the level using steps and all, some creating bench, and just to make sure the water sound is consistent around the areas. They even designate a small one right next to the sitting area, which is insane. This kind of detail is so awesome. This will be the guardhouse, and once you come in, you can go down for parkings or you can just drive over here for the drop-off. And I'm really enjoying the application of materials. It's such a hidden corner that no one noticed. You have pebble stones, then you have pebble wash, then you have landscape, and right underneath you have the coconut husk to retain moisture. Distance between plants are so close that creates like a visual barrier that provides privacy. Then there's two towers, tower A and B, and both of them has their own respective lobby. And they separate out into different designs as well. One is a hotel lobby, the other one is a resort type of lobby. Walking into the lobby, you can look at the floor materials, right? Then the handle. So it feels very grand because of the height. Also, you have that language that elongates the space further. And in between the columns, you have this waiting area. And I must say, it really feels like a hotel. I think the furniture choices is also really emphasized. You have the specific color theme in accordance to the lighting design and the timber finish on the column. What's also cool is they use this vertical timber language to camouflage the entrance to separate spaces. That will be for the lounge. This is the mailroom, that's the lobby. Let's go check out the mailroom. This mailroom somewhat reminds me of a boutique. Then right next to the mailroom, you have this gentleman's lounge. It's somewhat like that cigar room for you to conduct discussions. So something to point out, there will be a cafe space which is in the building itself. Then coming out from the Towers A's lobby, we are now moving into Towers B. You can see the swimming pool on one side, the multi-purpose hall on the other side. So right next to the pool, separated by this water body, you will have the resort lobby for Tower B. They use a consistent timber finishes even up to the ceiling, and the furnitures are awesome. Got a feeling of you just chilling here while waiting for your guests to come into the tower, accompanied by the water sound. It's very chill, it's very relaxing. After that, we are now walking in between the lap pool and the wading pool. And I really enjoy the tone they use for the finishes. It really matches with the pebble wash, the stone cement finish language. So next to the pool, you have sitting areas and little pavilions where you can relax. At these pavilions, you get to switch on the fan and the light if you want to. While relaxing, there's even a plug point for you to charge your phone and have windows for better ventilation just in case. Then right behind the pavilion, you have another series of pavilion where this will be the jacuzzis. You can walk through these steps and you will be soaking yourself. And the landscape architect really played with the leveling where they remain the water level to be consistent. So when you are relaxing, as if it's one whole piece of water body. And walking from the pool side, you will have this garden. It's going to be a very awesome walk with your loved ones. So with this kind of design, every time you choose to walk in this area, it feels different. And I think it's only about time where this entire wall will be full, and that will be a whole different dimension altogether. Where it's located right next to the garden and the barbecue areas. It has always been a favorite of mine when landscape architects use different levels to introduce different dynamic range to the facility. That when you are walking in the garden, there's a different experience, and when you're looking from afar, right, when you're looking from a level up, and with material applications like this, really brings you to a different dimension, a whole different experience for your facility. Now we are in the changing room, and you can see the chandelier in the changing room, and it looks so cool. And you have that similar design language from the lobby. And right behind you will have this children playground. It's a two-story one, and in this very spot you will feel the distance of the low cost being a little bit too close. So you can see that the developer has planted all the shrubs to somewhat block and provide privacy. And also you will have feature spaces like this, and you are actually shaded with this mesh, and they overlay 2 layers, so it somewhat gives you that different language. Okay, we are now in the gym, and this is one of those gyms that is super complete. Free weight zone, cardio area, and the studio area. This partition is rather peculiar. It gives you that illusion of space. And the cardio areas will be overlooking to the pools, and this view is seriously not bad. Then right next to the gym, you have this dedicated space for yoga. You look into the ceiling. The design is so cool. Wow. And check out the lights. What a space. And from the gym, yoga studio, this will be the party room, where you can hire your own chef to just cook for maybe 30 people and just have a good time here. And I really enjoy the finishing materials. Like this smaller mosaic design really gives the entire space a retro feel. And you have the green ceiling along with the rattan finishes, all gels nicely together. Right behind all the facilities, there's this space they call meditation room. I really enjoy the elaboration of the designs of the ceiling, and check out the mirror, and that contradicts to all these vertical lines, and behind that you have the garden. We are now in level 45, the rooftop. Check out the stone finishes on the lift lobby. It's crazy amazing, and you will be welcomed by this view immediately. You can see the skyline of KL. That's so awesome. Right outside you have this outdoor lounge, and it's connected to this indoor lounge. This is where you can have your private dinners or gatherings. So in terms of common area design, right, this project easily would be one of the best that we have visited, because if you look into the details, it's pretty rare where I notice the design selection for furniture. So you have the rattan sofa, the gold trimmings that matches with the light features, and you have that wavy ceiling design along with the arches of these wall partitions. This is so cool. even at the rooftop, you have this dipping pool where you can just chill, enjoying the entire skyline of KL, especially Bangsar. And this is in between the chill out area and an outdoor barbecue area. So using similar foley design, this somewhat gives you that dramatic feel, and this will be your outdoor dining area. This is so nice. And I guess that's all for the facility deck. So long still at the facility deck. I think let's now head on to the unit itself. Let's go! So coming out from the lift, this is a private lift lobby. The lift has two openings. One would be for each unit. So to give you guys a better illustration, per floor is shared by 4 units, and for each lift is servicing private lift lobbies. But then they will be sharing the same service area, which includes the refuse chamber. The unit that will be checked out today will be Type E, which is a dual key and a duplex, 3474 square feet, 5+1 bedroom, 4+2 bathroom. You come in from the lift lobby. There will be 4 doors connecting to the kitchen, the main unit, studio unit, and the service area. Here you will have the kitchen, dining, living area with this crazy balcony. Then you will have the workstations on this side. After that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. Then you will have this studio where you have an upstairs as well. So coming into the unit, this will be a clearance of 1.67 meters, and it all comes with its smart lock. So this is an actual unit that you're going to get. Right when you come in, you'll be welcomed by this humongous open space along with that balcony. Is so bright. In terms of width, this is 7.3 meters. This entire space will be open for your living, dining, and kitchen. And next to that will be your wet kitchen, separated by a sliding door that allows you to partition out your cooking smell. This is a 1.74 meters width kitchen in a linear format, and they are providing Pacifica, hood, and hob. Then next to the kitchen, this will be the maid's room and her own bathroom. So next to your kitchen space, you are connected to the yard space, and this open area will be where you put your washing machine, and this door connects to the bedrooms. Transparent sliding doors to allow daylight into the space, because when you have such a big space, right, internally they tend to have dark corners, and this kind of solves that. Coming up from the kitchen, this will be a 5.1 meter width dry kitchen, so you can do whatever you want. You'll get a drop-in ceiling, aircons provided along with this gigantic balcony. Going into the corridor, this will be a common shared bathroom. This is by Toto. This is by Toto as well. They also changed the material used. This is from stone over to timber. That applies similarly to the skirtings as well. And this will be room number 1. Wow! So this is where you're going to put your double size bed, and the window, right, you can see that there's no mullions, so it really gives that unrestricted views. And this looks through the Kerinci highway lah. Next to that, you will have this space for your wardrobe, and this will be the ensuite bathroom. Moving on from there, this will be the master bedroom. All of them have consistent finishes of timber finish, timber skirtings, huge window panels. And next to this will be the principal bathroom. You have for him, for her basins. Then you have this huge size mirror along with the WC, and you have your very own bathtub. And what's cool is you have that. And let's check out the joint, which is quite new in my opinion. You can see that the timber joins to this metal strip before the drop. But what's different here is they use a sliding door instead. Moving on from the principal bedroom, this will be the 2 smaller bedrooms that shares a common bathroom in the center. For this unit, check out that view. Wow, so this is the PJ Jalan Gasing side of things. This is totally unexpected when you look at the address of Bangsar South to get such a magnificent view. These two bedrooms will be sharing the bathroom. The only not so good part would be the view for bedroom 4. It will overlook to another unit, unfortunately. And last of all, this will be the balcony. This is so crazy big. And the starting price for a unit like this is around 2.8 million, which is around 900 over per square feet. And this project really just breaks away from whatever we know of Bangsar South, which is always small unit, high dense. So this is around 1.6 meters width, and you have that glass and steel handrail that louvers just for facade treatments. Coming into the unit, this will be your living and dining. This will be your entry. I like that there's a window here because all units are corner units. And it's also consistent with timber flooring and skirting, and you have the staircase going up. And because this is a duplex, this is 2.7 meters in height. And right after the staircase, this will be your balcony space. And it's double volume. This is just so amazing. You can literally dine outside, and I think they want you to because you can see the plug points on each side. That's very nice. And again, you'll be sharing the same view. Moving upstairs, you have glass and steel handrails, and this would be your bedroom space. Pretty cool. Because of its window profile along with the glass handrail, you really see that every space is just right, which is nice. And next to that will be this bathroom, and this will be the exit to the main corridor. In terms of bathroom specs, it will be consistent. I guess that's all for this episode. It's now time for Sean take 3 on 3. 3 things I really like. Number 1 would be the location of Bangsar South. The connectivity is just awesome. Not only you have the Federal Highway, you have the Kerinci Highway, MPE Highway, and the new upcoming highway, which is Setia Wangsa Pantai Expressway. From Wangsa Maju, you can connect straight to this location. Oh yeah, also you have the LRT station. Then the second thing would be the common areas that is just amazing. So once you come in, you have 2 different lobbies. One the hotel configuration, one will be the resort configuration next to the pools. Then you have the cabanas, you have the pavilion, you have the herb farm. Those kind of common areas just brings you away from the hustle and bustle of the city. And this is a pretty rare feature to point out. The furniture choices along with the ID treatments of the common areas are just splendid. There's this retro colonial feel that they want to bring out. And last of all would be this kind of unit where it's pretty rare. You have a gigantic unit one side and you have a duplex as your studio unit in that dual key configuration. We have not seen this before, and the privacy that comes with it. So per floor plate, there's only 4 units sharing the utilities, and I kind of like that. Therefore, the 3 things I don't like, it's still that oversupply, that high density part of Bangsar South. You just close eye easily, there's going to be 10-20,000 units within proximity. However, this is in a completely different league altogether. It's catering to a whole different target audience. Then the second thing would be this low cost element. When you buy, you should already know. But for this issue, right, I think the developer has also tried its best, especially for the playground area. They try to plant the trees to provide that partition visually. And last of all would be the noise that comes with this location. Because of its congestion, the LRT, the roads, that's why you can also hear water sound in everywhere you go. From the car park basement, you have water sound. From ground floor, water sound. First floor, water sound. Even rooftop, you have water feature that provides that water flowing sound as that mask for all this traffic noise. But I guess when you close all the windows, you won't feel anything, but they celebrate a lot of outdoor space, so I'm not too sure about that. And with that, I think that's all for this unit. Thank you very much for the team for having this amazing private tour. I am really amazed with the common areas. And with that, if you really like this episode, like it, share it, and even subscribe for more information like this. Until next time, this is Sean Tan. Ciao.